Warning, what you are about to hear are the thoughts of four ordinary dudes with no agenda and absolutely no filter. Please, do not attempt any of this at home, and try not to get butthurt. Welcome to the Dude to Dude podcast.
Hey dudes, it's Jimmy.
What's up, guys? It's Maddie.
What's up? It's John.
Hey dudes, it's Billy. And just like every other marijuana stoner theater, John is too high. So from the title, you guys can probably see it's Marijuana Stoner Theater. I didn't feel like talking about anything this week, and I don't think the guys did either. But yeah, Jimmy wanted to have control of the computer for a little bit, and we're gonna give him control of the computer for a bit.
Oh no, I mean, I don't really need control of the
I guess
computer.
you just need the mouse, right?
Yeah.
He just needs a mouse. He's got the big ass screen right there.
Probably gotta click it.
Hey, Bill, your cup.
Okay. I don't know. I was just some of these old movie titles were just fucking hilarious to me.
Some of them could definitely be mistaken as some old school pornographic film.
Probably.
Circus Capers. Why has Jimmy always got a thing for the clowns?
Colossus.
He just so happened to pick the one.
Dee.
Yeah, but I mean, some of them were absolutely ridiculous.
Of course, now you can't find any of the good ones that
Right.
we were just seeing like a few moments ago. Dixiana.
Yeah.
Doggone tired.
Driller Killer.
Driller Killer. Like, come on. How is that not a fucking part?
Drums in the Deep South.
I mean, yeah, I guess a couple of these could be East of Borneo. Eternally Yours.
Right.
Eyes in the Night. Wait, what's that one?
Father's little
Little
dividend.
That one's definitely important. I mean, the Fatty Arbuncle Festival. I've definitely watched a gangbang compilation that was probably something like that. Yeah. So, what?
Fist of Fear, Touch of Death. It's a good one to stop on, Bill.
Okay. What did you decide we're watching tonight?
Flying Deuces, I think.
No. Jimmy.
No, it was Night of the Living Dead.
Oh, nice. The original.
Yes, which I can't believe is actually public domain.
Yeah.
But
It's old enough.
All right.
Hopefully we don't get canceled again.
Yeah. Well, we're not putting this one on Spotify. So I mean, anyone already listening to this will know it is only up on YouTube at the moment. Spotify canceled us pretty hard last time for doing Reefer Madness, so we're just not going to do that anymore.
Was it for the Madness or the Reefer?
It was definitely for both.
nah, it was just the madness because they had no problem with the reefer for a year and a half.
Well, yeah. All right.
True enough.
Thing. You boys ready?
I get him.
All right, Sound Boy, you're in charge of sound.
So actually, hold on before we hit play here. Has anybody actually not seen this?
The original?
Yeah.
Oh no, I haven't
I've
seen
seen the one that was put out in like the 90s.
So
or
none of you have seen
2000s.
this.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be great for me.
Have you seen it?
Yes, this is like one of the first horror movies I actually saw growing up.
This?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
All right. Well, let's do it.
So
Still remember how it ends and everything.
Because everybody go
I was
on
traumatized
sound.
for
Can everybody
years.
hear it appropriately?
Everybody does.
Yeah, I'm good at the moment. Thanks, Joe.
Wait, let me not toll booth here.
The film quality is scary enough. Just saying.
Can't even make out what
It's a
card it
it's a
is
plate.
yet.
Nope. It's a Chrysler.
Oh,
Well, yeah,
You
of
sure
course
that
it's a
was a
Chrysler. It's before 1960. Everything was a Chrysler.
or a Chevy. Or a Ford.
This music, though.
About on par with Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Nosferatu. I don't know if that's a Chrysler.
Betty, Ellen, Huey.
Man, they had some hell of interesting names.
It sucks I can't tell what kind of car it is because it's like fucking 100-year-old.
You know, that might actually be a Pontiac.
That's what I was thinking. I was almost thinking it was a
With
GTO.
that kind of like clipped point it's got in the middle.
I don't know cars well enough, so I'm not even gonna try.
You know what I just thought about? 50 years later, and they're still starting movies out like this.
The
Just the-
long-ass drive-in.
Opening car scene for horror movies, like that hasn't changed.
Nope.
That might be an early model.
That's the iconic opening.
This is one of those iconic movies.
Someone's gonna be driving somewhere they probably shouldn't fucking be. And
Yeah, why
they're
are
dying.
they driving through a cemetery, man?
Right. It's setting up the scene, you know.
Isn't there numerous movies where people just made a wrong turn?
Probably.
There's lots of movies like
Hey,
that.
tuck in this way if you can, man. Just, yeah.
What? Well, it's 8 o'clock and it's still light.
A lot of good the extra daylight does us. Now, we've still got a 3-hour drive back. We're not going to be home until after midnight.
Well, if it really bugged you, Johnny, you wouldn't do it.
You think I want to blow Sunday on a scene like this?
Hmm.
You know, I
think
figure
you
we're
do
either going
wanna
to
blow
have to
Sunday,
move Mother
Johnny.
out here or move the grave into Pittsburgh.
She can't make a trip like this.
Oh, I don't know that she can. Is there any of that candy left?
No.
Look at this thing. We still remember. I don't. You know, I don't even remember what the man looks like.
Johnny, it takes you 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes to put the wreath on the grave and 6 hours to drive back and forth. Mother wants to remember, so we trot 200 miles into the country and she stays at home.
Well, we're here, John, all right?
Why is the guy's name gotta be John? I feel like this guy's an idiot already.
Well,
He's gonna be the one cause of
I
death.
mean,
John, that is you back in that time.
yeah, that is actually you. That sounds just like you. My mom wanted me to drive out here for 3 hours, and I got to take 3 hours to drive home, and all because she wanted me to put the pool up.
I feel called out. I sound like a dick.
Nothing wrong with the radio.
Well,
Which row is it in?
Damn!
whereas me, I'm like, no, this guy's totally right. I wouldn't want to drive 6 hours out to fucking visit a grave of someone I don't know either. Like, what's the point? I would have taken that flower and tossed it on the side of the road and said, call it a day.
Drove 30 minutes out.
Yeah, mom's
Out of town.
right. Mom's not gonna know. She's not going out there, right? Otherwise, she would have came out here now.
Well, it's late. If you'd gotten up earlier.
Oh, look, I already lost an hour.
It's not like they had a cell phone to take a picture back
I
then.
think
either.
you complained just to get some talk. There it is.
Go get drunk for a couple hours, drive back home.
Yeah, you're fine. We do not condone drinking and driving.
no. You got to do it before you drive.
Wait, what?
I wonder what
I mean,
happened
honestly,
to
I
the
don't
one
know.
from
Matthew!
How illegal it was back then.
Each year we spend good money
very.
on these things. We come out here and the one from last year's gone.
Well, the flowers die, and the caretaker or somebody takes them away.
Yeah, a little spit and polish. You can clean this up. Sell it next year. Wonder how many times we bought the same one.
Fuck, Johnny even looks like you.
Right? Dahmer glasses and all.
Hey,
Wanna
come
take
on,
some
Barb. Church was
pictures?
this morning, huh?
They didn't have cameras back then.
Yeah, I think they did. We're watching a video.
And it's got sound.
It's part of
It's
the
not
joke,
even a silent
guys.
picture.
Right. This got better sound than Reefer Madness did.
Right. It definitely does. Better picture, too.
Hey, I mean, praying's for church, huh? Come on.
I haven't seen you in church lately.
What's with the fucking glasses? Or the,
Not
the
much
to
gloves?
strangle a
going
bitch.
to church.
Driving gloves,
Driving
man.
gloves.
Do you
Your
remember one
heat didn't
time when
work
we were
like it
small,
does
we were
nowadays,
out
so
here?
your hands got cold.
It was from right over there.
Trust me,
I
I
jumped
drove
out
an
at you
old
from
truck
behind
that
the
the heat
tree,
didn't
and
work.
Grandpa got all excited, and he shook his fist at me, and he said, "Boys, you'll be damned to hell." Remember that? Right over there. Well, you used to really be scared here.
Johnny,
You're still afraid.
stop it now. I mean it.
Johnny.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Stop it. You're acting like a child.
They're coming for you.
Yeah.
Look, there comes one of them now.
He'll hear you.
He doesn't look suspicious.
I'm getting out of it.
Johnny.
No, that actually is a zombie, dude. Barbara's about to get eaten.
Oh,
Barbara's a snack. No, Johnny's the snack. Night, Johnny. You're kind of a dick.
It's almost difficult to watch.
He definitely got bit. If he didn't get bit, I'd be shocked. Oh,
Ooh,
That's
he's
it.
out. He's done.
game over. Johnny's done.
Wait, why is he only after Barbara?
Because he killed John.
He's not dead.
It's not a zombie.
He's not a zombie. Looks like a zombie.
That's definitely a fucking zombie.
Bitches always be
Oh,
tricky.
well, I guess, though, we should trust Chim's intuition, having seen it already.
I don't like it.
So what is that? Is that the fucking caretaker? Oh, Jimmy, I'm gonna pick at your brain the whole fucking movie now.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
I'll reach over and choke you.
Like the guy who choked Johnny.
Just like him.
I mean, if he was a zombie, he clearly would have started eating him.
He's a psychotic
let's be
motherfucker,
real.
that's for damn sure. You do what's your issue. Get fucked.
Zombies don't use tools.
Depends on what zombies.
This is OG
Open the door, you
zombies.
stupid idiot.
Oh, the best she can do is pull the parking brake. What, did she even start it?
Well, she doesn't have the keys because John was driving, but she should be able to pop it, which I think is what she's going to end up doing.
Yeah, back then you could pretty much pop start with the clutch, couldn't you?
Yeah,
Yep. As most everything was
yeah, which is exactly what she's doing.
Nope, she
No,
tried.
I'm wrong.
Oh, now she.
It was a clear
How-
shot, Barbara. You
Yeah.
had one fucking job, and
How-
you fucked it up.
How did she crash?
Right, like you were on a straight shot. Even what the fuck?
Is this before women could have licenses?
And we're canceled.
And we're canceled. Right.
I'm curious. I'm not saying women shouldn't be allowed to have licenses.
I'll tell you what. Women or not, women, man, whatever you identify as, there are some idiots on the fucking road. Period.
You know what I'm noticing? The main difference between this horror movie and a modern day horror movie, though? She has on way too many clothes.
Yeah.
Well, now.
right.
I mean, they were just able to start showing their ankles 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I actually really don't know what year this was. So
Yeah, neither do I. I'll find out.
I'm guessing 59.
Yeah.
Somebody Google it on their phone real quick.
Still orchestrated.
Of course, my phone wants to be slow.
Chim.
1968.
That's not this one though. That's the
Yeah.
first remake. That's George R. Romero's remake.
I was going to say it can't be.
Oh, so like the more gory version of Night of the Living Dead.
Maybe.
So she just gets up in a random house, grabs a knife. What is she expecting? Someone's gonna run up on her with a gun.
No, it's probably the guy's house. Oh, definitely gonna have a gun in the house.
Right. Fuck you doing in my house running around with a knife?
I keep getting 68 to
Yeah.
2001.
Yeah, I guess so. I always thought.
I want to say the first remake was 90.
Okay.
I don't know how it's in
So, yeah,
public
this is the
domain.
one I definitely saw,
it would
but it's
explain the
definitely been
Pontiac
years.
that she had.
Right. Right, it would definitely explain the Pontiac.
But they definitely could have had color by now.
Yeah, it was way more expensive though.
Right.
And I only know that because my love of James Bond movies.
Well, yeah, but James Bond had major funding by this
Right,
point.
had the budget
Right.
for color.
Horror movies did not.
Technicolor.
I mean, I don't think horror movies really started getting like proper funding until like The Exorcist. See, he's definitely a zombie.
Okay.
Had you seen this, Jim?
Dude, it's literally, like I said, this is like the first horror movie I ever saw. I was like fucking 10.
Oh, damn. Her whole fucking face.
Because she doesn't have to worry about getting shot.
Right. Come with me if you want to live.
Is that the juice? Come on, don't tell me I don't look like a younger version.
Kind of does.
Don't worry about him. I can handle him. Probably be a lot more of them as soon as they find out about us.
How do you know so much about the zombies?
Truck is out of gas. This pump out here is locked. Is there a key? We can try to get out of here if we can get some gas.
She's
Is
more
there a
scared of
key?
him. Damn white woman.
Bitch, I don't know. Dead.
I suppose you tried this.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. Have you ever tried a rotary phone?
Yes. Yes, I have.
So glad we
Do you
didn't have to
live
deal with
here?
that shit, though.
Yeah, right?
Fucking T9 texting was bad enough.
Woo, T9.
I don't know, man.
And the rotary phone and texting.
I kind of miss the T9 texting. I'm not going to lie. I was quick with that.
Man, I'd be stepping over the body to find a gun.
Yeah, she's like comatose.
We have to get where there's some other people. Maybe we
She's
better take
in
some food.
serious shock.
I'll see if I can find some food.
She gonna have cut hands if she keeps grabbing that knife like that. See the way she holds?
Right? All up by the base of the blade, not even the handle.
Just some shiny plastic.
And bad acting.
What do you mean bad acting?
Yeah, it's really not that bad.
Why are you holding a knife like that?
Because she's completely fucking distraught.
If you've seen bad acting, have you not seen the 3 most recent Star Wars movies?
You just hate him because everyone else hates him.
Shots fired.
No, I disliked it from the first remake.
What's happening?
How do you think it's happening?
What's happening?
Two of them.
The zombies are using tools.
Yeah, I can't believe that. And this is like
There are two of them.
not.
out there.
I'm not gonna
Have
say
you
the
seen
first
any more
zombie
around
movie,
here?
but
I can take
Like
care
one
of
of the
it.
first main ones.
critically acclaimed. Yeah.
But we
I don't know! What's happening?
Oh, was that Johnny? Was that zombie Johnny?
It looked like it.
Being the first zombie to get his ass beat. Two zombies down. Uh-oh. Better get up, Barbara. You're about to be.
Yeah, at this point, I want to see her die. Like, she died.
No, he's gonna be the hero, man. Don't ever drop your weapon.
Don't drop your tire iron. That's bad news, man. Three
Ooh, he
zombies.
shanked him.
Ooh, yeah, he did. Right in the forehead.
Hey, what's
Good
wrong with a little bit of head?
Pretty convincing for 68.
shit. Right.
What?
What's wrong with a little bit of head?
Headshot.
Turns out that wasn't a zombie.
Zombies can feel now. Covering their faces.
Maybe she's fresh.
know we're in here now. Don't look at it.
Did you see his eyes still moving?
Yeah.
Yeah, set him on fire on the porch.
That's what I was just thinking.
Kinda dumb.
Wow, what kind of clothes was that dude wearing?
Non-flame retardant.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the other guy's dressed in asbestos.
Are they gonna give us any background here?
Nah.
Just straight up zombie flick?
Yeah.
Get some more lights on in this house.
Oh, yeah. Draw the moths in. That's
man, now we can
fucking
see.
genius.
I mean, they're already coming. You might as well.
At least you can see them. They don't creep up out of you.
I like this guy. This
creep
guy's
up out of you
grabbing,
with
Yeah.
aliens now?
Sorry.
this guy's grabbing screwdrivers, hammers, you name it, he's got it.
Dude,
Is that a shiny piece of plastic?
Some weapons are disposable.
he's
She's
prepared.
trying to fucking cut herself in between the fingers.
Oh, he's gonna be nailing up some boards.
Oh, that is not where my mind
Find
went.
some wood, some board, something about the fireplace, something we can nail this place up.
He's looking for
It's
bullets.
like
Yeah, we're not going
Nail
to
gun?
talk about it. No, we're just not going to talk about where my mind went.
Okay.
Well, if the glove fits.
I know you're afraid. I'm afraid too. But we have to try to board the house up together. Now, I'm going to board up the windows and the doors. Do you understand? We'll be all right here. We'll be all right here until someone comes to rescue us. But we'll have to work together. You'll have to help me. Now, I want you to go in and get some wood so I can board the place up. Do you understand? Okay? Okay?
Man, relying on her is going to get you killed.
He's like, fuck this white woman.
He's like, I'm stuck with a hysterical woman.
This white bitch gonna get me killed.
Yep.
He was not the first to go. Just saying.
No, dumbass Johnny was.
Ow, with my fucking neck.
Whipped your neck so hard.
No, I slept on it wrong and it's all sore and shit. Glories of being old.
Doesn't it fucking
See?
suck?
You don't rely on the comatose woman. They do things like play with creepy dollhouses.
That is creepy as fuck. Dude's just taking doors off the hinges.
Me and you both, bro.
He knows what he's doing. He's like, I've done this before.
Yeah, how does he know what's going on?
Right. He's the only one that seems to.
Got common sense. When weird shit starts to happen,
Rely on your basic survival instincts. Go for the head.
Always.
She's gonna start a fire.
No, she's getting wood.
you grab the firewood though.
Yeah, she's getting wood.
He's like, what the fuck?
She sets it up too.
Oh, thank God. Now you gonna help me, bitch.
Oh, now you're using your head.
All right. Leave it easy on the comatose woman.
Nah, fuck that. I just thrown her out the door.
Oh, damn.
I probably would have too. Wow.
If you ain't gonna be useful, you're gonna be useful at worm food, okay?
You're slowing me down.
You're gonna keep them occupied for at least an hour.
Y'all are so ready to waste some resources.
Wow!
Listen, Jimmy has
Jimmy
told
got
us.
dark.
Yeah, Jimmy has
Dude,
told
you-
us he's gone cannibal, or what? Not gone cannibal, but would go cannibal. Let me correct that.
Not that strong.
Let alone, like, dude, she's perfect bait.
You know, just
Like, if you need to book it somewhere, like, you could throw her out the opposite direction, be like, yeah, go, I'm right behind you, and then book the opposite direction. Be good, probably.
you're terrible, dude.
Run in here and board up the door.
Not joining
See
you
ya.
for the zombie apocalypse.
You ain't gotta be faster than the zombies. You just gotta be
Faster than
faster than your
her.
friends.
They're afraid now.
That's a nice
They're afraid
table.
of fire. I found that out.
I'm about to fuck it up.
Yep.
You know a place back down the road called Beekman's? Beekman's Diner? Anyhow, that's where I found that truck I have out there.
Oh, is he gonna give us the
There's a
backstory
radio
now?
on the truck. I jumped in to listen to it when a big gasoline truck came screaming right across the road. But there must have been 10, 15 of those things chasing after it, grabbing and holding on. Now, I didn't see them at first. I could just see that the truck was moving in a funny way. And those things were catching up to it. The truck went right across the road. slammed on my brakes to keep from hitting it myself. It went right through the guardrail. I guess the driver must have cut off the road into that gas station by Beekman's Diner. It went right through the billboard, ripped over a gas pump, and never stopped moving. By now, it's like a moving bonfire. Didn't know if the truck was going to explode or what. Still hear the man screaming. This thing is just backing away from it. I looked back at the diner to see if there was anyone there who could help me. That was when I noticed that the entire place had been encircled. There wasn't a sign of life left, except
Fuck, man, even the zombies know where to go for a bite to eat.
by now there were no more screams.
So why is this movie called
Realize
Night
it.
of the Living Dead when it started in the daytime?
I was
It's
alone.
nighttime now, motherfucker.
Oh,
God
because
damn.
now it's
50
nighttime.
or 60 of those
It started in
things
the day, and now it's nighttime.
Okay.
Standing
So can we
there.
call it Winter of the Living Dead?
staring at me.
What?
I
It
started to
starts in the
try.
summer, it'll end in the winter.
Right.
It might.
Plowed right through them. They didn't move. They didn't run or just stood there staring at me. Just wanted to crush them. They scattered through the air like bugs.
Noise.
We were riding in the cemetery. Johnny and me. Johnny.
See, now how Johnny just been shellfish.
We came to put a
We
wreath
wouldn't have had a
on
movie.
my father's grave.
You got a point. Johnny probably would have just drove off and been okay.
Johnny and he said, "Can I have some candy, Barbara?" We didn't have any.
We didn't have any.
And then he became Candy.
Oh, it's hot in here. Hot.
Now it's a horror movie.
And he said, "Oh, it's late. Why did we start so late?" And I said, "Johnny, if you'd gotten up earlier, we wouldn't be late."
She's got to go through the whole
Johnny asked me if I
dialogue.
were afraid.
He's like, man, I don't
And
know
I
about.
said,
Right,
I'm not
guy's like,
afraid,
oh
Johnny."
gosh, she's going on about a dialogue. Tell me what happened. Just give me the
This
juicy
man
bits.
started walking up the road.
Oh, there you go.
He came slowly, and Johnny kept teasing me and saying, "He's coming to get you, Barbara." And I laughed at him and said, "Johnny, stop it." And then Johnny ran away.
He looks really
I
unfucking like
I
interested.
went to this man, and I was going to apologize.
Yeah, but at the same time, he just told his story,
Why
and
don't
she
you
was
just
supposed to sit
keep
there and take
calm?
it.
And I looked up, and I said, "Goody." And he grabbed me. He grabbed me, and he ripped at me. He held me, and he ripped at my clothes.
I think you should just calm down.
Oh, I screamed, "Johnny! Johnny, help me! Oh, help me!" And he wouldn't let me go. He ripped. And then Johnny came and he ran and he fought this man. And I got so afraid. I ran.
And Johnny got outed.
I'm the only one that wants this bitch to be eaten.
We have to wait
Yeah.
for Johnny.
Yeah, I just don't like seeing people die, man.
She thinks Johnny's still alive.
Probably.
We better go out and get him.
Johnny's
We
done.
have to go out and get Johnny. He's out there.
He's dead.
Please, don't you hear me? We've got to go out and get him.
You're more than welcome to. See you later. Bye.
Right.
We have got to go get Johnny. Please help me. Please.
going on out there. This is no Sunday school picnic.
Don't you understand? My brother is alone.
Your brother is dead.
Oh, I totally thought it was like her
My
boyfriend.
brother is not dead.
I didn't have one opinion one way or the other. Oh!
Wow!
Equal rights, bitch, and lefts.
Out of fucking nowhere.
Fucking quick right hook. That was a full contact punch.
I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've watched a horror movie where I'm like, yo, if that bitch doesn't show up and I was there, I would knock her the
I would
fuck
fucking
out.
sock it to
Yeah,
her.
dude, you're causing issues, and to see it done, I'm like, now I feel kind of bad for her. Wait, why'd you undress her? That's just weird.
She was feeling
She was
hot. He's
feeling
being a
hot.
gentleman.
She was getting hot and bothered, so he cooled her down.
I don't know, black
With
man
a quick
undressing
right
a white
hook.
lady back then. That was an issue, man.
Yo, he just
I
smacked her.
totally
in the
did not
face.
expect that. I did not see
Yeah,
it.
Because
no.
of the obvious threat to untold numbers of citizens, and because of the crisis, which
I mean,
is
at
even
that point,
now
she was gonna let some
developing,
zombies
this
in,
radio
so-
station will remain on the
Sorry.
air day and night.
You gotta go.
This station and hundreds of other radio and
It's
TV
either I do
stations
this or
throughout
I
this
let
part
you
of the
out
country
and I'm
are
gonna
pooling their
blast your
resources
ass
through
or
an
you're
emergency
just gonna
network
fucking
hookup
stay out
to
there.
keep you
Man, I
informed
don't
of
blame
all
you.
We'll
developments.
lock you out. You're
Honestly.
done.
At this hour, we repeat, these are the facts as we know them. There is an epidemic of mass murder being committed by a virtual army of unidentified assassins. The murders are taking place in villages, cities, rural homes, and suburbs with no apparent pattern or reason for the slayings. It seems to be a sudden, general explosion of mass homicide. We have some descriptions of the assassins. Eyewitnesses say they are ordinary-looking people. Some say they appear to be in a kind of trance. Others describe them as being so, at this point, there is no really authentic
Better
way
start
for us
yelling
to say
faster,
who or
motherfucker.
what to look
Right.
for and guard yourself against. Misshapen monsters. Reaction of law enforcement officials is one of complete bewilderment at this hour. So far, we have been unable to determine that any kind of organized investigation is yet
Why
underway.
is he lighting a fire?
Police, sheriff's deputies, and emergency ambulances are literally deluge with calls
the light.
for help. The scene can best be described as mayhem. Mayors of Pittsburgh,
Smoke.
Philadelphia, and Miami, along with the governors
yeah,
of
they do.
several eastern and
So
midwestern
people looking
states.
for
The
survivors know where to
Guard
look.
may be mobilized at any moment, but that has not happened as yet. The only advice
Okay, now I have no idea what the fuck he's doing.
He's about to kick that out the door, light it on fire, so it creates
Yeah.
a bunch of...
He wanted to make sure that they had a fire going in case they needed it to cook or whatever. So that makes sense. Now he's wasting the rest of the fuel.
Radio and TV for any special instructions as this crisis develops further. Thousands of office
So apparently
and
making
factory
infrared
workers
storage
are being
as well.
urged to stay at their places of employment, not to make any attempt to get to their homes. However, in spite of this urging and warning, streets and highways are
Is he gonna
packed
burn the whole
with
house
frantic
down?
people trying to reach their
No, he's about to
families
throw the chair
or
outside.
flee just anywhere. We repeat, the safest course of action at this time is simply to stay where you
This guy likes fire.
He does.
They're scared of it, though.
Ah, that's what it is. That's why he keeps doing it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just received word that the president has called a meeting of his cabinet to deal with the sudden epidemic of murder which has seized the eastern third of this nation. The meeting is scheduled to convene within the hour. Members of the presidential cabinet will be joined by officials of the FBI and joint teams behind closed doors. The White House spokesman, in announcing this conference, says there will be an official announcement as soon as possible following that meeting.
My
This is
dude
the
got
latest
busy.
dispatch
Even put the
just
ironing
received
board
in
up.
our
I don't blame him.
Latest word also from National Press Services in Washington, D.C. now tells us that the emergency presidential conference, which we've just mentioned, will include high-ranking scientists from the National Aeronautics and Space Administration.
Uh-oh. The hidden door.
That's sketch.
Members of his cabinet, the FBI,
Totally fucking sketch.
Nah, totally fine.
all
No
radio and
problems.
TV
Oh, he's not even playing with the hinges. He's just going through them.
you were listening, have joined their facilities in an emergency network to bring you this news as it develops. We urge you to stay tuned to radio and TV and to stay indoors at all costs. Late reports reaching this newsroom tell of frightened people seeking refuge in churches, schools, and government buildings, demanding shelter and protection
I've
from
opened up like that once or
murder.
twice.
Much of the nation.
What the fuck? A better right hook than I thought.
So far, advice we're able to give the public is some Chief T.K. Dunmore of Camden, North Carolina, is quoted as saying, quote, "Tell the people, for God's sake, to get off the streets. Tell them to go home and lock their doors and windows at
Same,
night.
dude.
We don't know what kind of murder-happy characters we have here." End quote. This is Chief Dunmore of Camden, North Carolina.
I don't know any smoker that would have waited that long to have a cigarette.
Anyone has of the killers come from frightened witnesses of some of the slayings.
He was severely motivated.
Well, he's also probably thinking the whole time, like, shit, how many do I got left?
Yeah, that's fair.
So, delayed gratification in that sense makes sense. Or in that case, makes sense.
This whole ghastly story began developing 2 days ago with a report of the slaying of a family of 7 in their
Hey, yeah, buddy.
Since then, reports of some senseless killings began snowballing.
We found a winner.
As hotspot in an erratic, disconnected manner.
Old Winchester? Bruh.
Lever action.
Reports by the placing of markers on a map seem to indicate a general spreading of the extreme southeastern United States to the north and west. Our newsmen have been
Just like the carnival.
Yahtzee.
cities and have determined that
Good to
none
go.
of this kind of mass murder has yet been reported west of the Mississippi River, except in the extreme southeastern portion of Texas. Similar killings have been reported around the Houston and Galveston areas, but nothing like
I found a gun and some bullets out there.
It was only late yesterday
Oh, and
when it
these.
became clear we were facing some kind of national emergency. When first reports began filtering in,
Listen, I
newsmen
smacked the shit out of you
and
with your
law enforcement
parachutes.
agencies about the opinions
This place is boarded up pretty solid now.
in nature.
Except for that window
We
behind
gotta be
you.
all right here for a while.
The most obvious one,
There's a
too.
gun and
Or the
bullets,
run of lawlessness.
food, and the radio.
Some began to suspect an obscure kind of conspiracy.
Sooner or later, someone
Things as
bound to come and
Looks like
get
he
us
probably
out.
put a table above it, maybe.
So again,
That looks like a
join
curtain.
with law enforcement agencies,
mean,
urging you to seek shelter.
The budget was only so big, Bill. They can only break so many pieces of
Yeah,
furniture.
that's all right.
But they could have fixed that budget by just moving the camera over that much.
For survival instructions and further details of this continuing story.
Look, I don't know if you're hearing me,
Goes on in the absence of any law.
but I'm going upstairs now.
It's almost as though some critical balance of
If anything should try to break in here, I can hear it from up there. I'll be down to take care of it.
savage killers. We repeat, this radio station.
Everything is all right for now. I'll be back to reinforce the windows and doors later. But you'll be all right for now, okay? Okay.
Civil defense officials in Cumberland have told newsmen that murder victims show evidence of having been partially devoured by their murderers.
Oh, now the eating starts.
Wait, they haven't even gone upstairs yet?
He
Well,
has
they
it.
saw the body and freaked out.
And there was already one confirmed in the house.
I wouldn't be putting that gun down.
No fucking way.
You'd be pitching her out a window.
You gotta go.
My house.
Possession's 9/10 of the
Consistent
law.
reports from witnesses to the effect that people who acted as though they were in a kind of trance were killing and eating their victims prompted authorities to examine the bodies of some of the victims. Medical authorities in Cumberland have concluded that in all cases, the killers are eating the flesh of the people they murdered. Repeating this latest bulletin just received moments ago from Cumberland, Maryland, civil defense authorities have told newsmen that murder victims show evidence of having been partially devoured by their murderers. Medical examination of victims' bodies shows conclusively that the killers are eating the flesh of the people they kill. And so this incredible story becomes more ghastly with each report. It's difficult to imagine such a thing actually happening, but these are the reports we have been receiving and passing on to you, reports which have been verified as completely as is possible in this confused situation. It is happening, and it would appear that no one is safe from this wave of mass murder.
Those look like people.
They were.
Don't shoot. We're from town.
A
radio.
County, Pennsylvania. The Buffalo County Sheriff has verified that reports of murder being
No
perpetrated
shit.
by their slayers is true. No further details available at this time. However,
How long you guys been down there? I could use some help up here.
That's the cellar. It's the safest place.
You mean you didn't hear the racket we were making up here?
How were we supposed to know what was going on? Could have been those things for all we knew.
That girl was screaming. Sure, you must know what a girl screaming sounds like. Those things don't make any noise. Anybody would know somebody ever needed help.
Look, it's kind of hard to hear what's going on from down there.
We thought we could hear screams, but for all we knew, that could have meant those things were in the house afterward.
And you wouldn't come up and help.
Well, if there were more,
The racket sounded like the place was being ripped apart. How were we supposed to know what was going on?
Now, wait a minute. You just got finished saying you couldn't hear from down there. Now you say it sounded like the place was being ripped apart. It would be nice if you get your story straight, man.
All right, now you
Caught
tell
up.
me. I'm not going to take that kind of a chance when we got a safe place. We luck into a safe place, and you're telling us we got to risk our lives just because somebody might need help, huh?
Yeah, something like that.
all right, why don't we settle this?
Look, mister, we came up. Okay, we're here. Now I suggest we all go back downstairs before any of those things find out we're in here.
They can't get in here.
You got the whole place boarded up?
Yeah, most of it. All but a few spots upstairs. They won't be hard to fix.
You're insane. The cellar's the safest place.
I'm telling you, they can't get in here.
And I'm telling you, those things turned over our car. We were damn lucky to get away at all. Now, you tell me those things can't get through this lousy pile of wood?
His wife and kids downstairs. The kid's hurt.
Well, I still think we're better off up here.
I mean,
We could strengthen everything up.
wouldn't
Mr.
you
Cooper.
have that like set up as a back? Hey there, dudes. We interrupt this episode to remind you that the Dude to Dude podcast is proudly brought to you by, well, us, the dudes themselves. Are you enjoying the wild and hilarious conversations we have on the show? Want more mind-expanding discussions about aliens, social life, paranormal phenomena, video games, movies, mental health, and everything in between? Well, good news, dudes. We've got a whole library of episodes ready for your listening pleasure. Join us every week as we dive deep into fascinating topics, share our unique perspectives, and have a blast along the way. Whether we're riffing on public domain movies, geeking out about the latest gaming trends, or exploring the mysteries of the universe, there's never a dull moment on the Dude to Dude podcast. You have that like set
With
up
all
as a
of us
backup.
working, we can fix
Put it
this
on
place
the
up in no
basement.
time. We have everything we need up here.
That-
We
that
can
would
take
be my
all
plan.
that stuff downstairs with us.
Why don't we stay up here until we can't stay up here and
You
then
got
go
a
to the
million
basement?
windows up here. All these windows, you're gonna make them strong enough to keep these things out, huh?
I told you those things don't have any strength. I smashed 3 of them and pushed another one out the door.
Did you hear me when I told you they turned over our car?
Oh, hell, any good 5 men can do that.
That's my point. Only there's not going to be 5 or even 10. There's going to be 20, 30, maybe 100 of those things. And as soon as they know we're here, this place is going to be crawling with them.
All right,
Well,
so
if there's that
he
many,
first
they'll
off
probably get us wherever
started like
we
a
go.
dick, but he made a lot of sense.
Well, yeah.
The cellar. The cellar, there's only one door, right? Just one door, that's all we have to protect. Tom and I fixed it so it locks and boards from the inside. But up here, all these windows, why, we never know where they were going to hit us next.
You got a point, Mr. Cooper. But down in the cellar, there's no place to run to. I mean, if they did get in, there'd be no back exit. We'd be done for. We can get out of here if we have to. And we got windows to see what's going on outside. But down there with no windows, if a rescue party did come, we wouldn't even know it.
But the cellar is the strongest place.
The cellar is a death trap.
I don't know, Mr. Cooper. I think he's right. You know how many's out there?
I don't know. Maybe 6 or 7.
Look, you two can do whatever you like. I'm going back down to the cellar, and you better
I like how the
decide.
audio is good enough
'Cause
where
I'm
they
gonna
actually
board up
have the
that
radio
door,
still
and
going
I'm
on in
not
the
going to
background.
unlock
That's
it again no
pretty
matter
cool.
what happens.
Now, wait a minute, Mr. Cooper.
No, I'm not going to wait. I've made my decision. Now you make yours.
Now, wait a minute. Let's think about this. We can make it to the cellar if we have to. And if we do decide to stay down there, we'll need some things from up here. So let's at least consider this a while.
At all costs. Late reports reaching this newsroom tell
You box yourself in the cellar and those things get in the house, you've had it. At least up here you have a fighting chance.
Yeah, it looks like about 8 or 10 out there now.
There's more than there were. There are a lot out back, too.
taking the fingers clean off.
So will that.
Yeah, I don't think you can get a clear shot at it.
Right, well, it's a fucking shotgun. Just pull the trigger.
It's not a shotgun.
No, it's a rifle. It's a 30-30. One bullet, one hole.
Harry? Harry, what's happening?
You better work on your headshots, bud.
And I don't think they know that headshots don't work yet. Or that body
You would have
shots
to
don't
cave
work.
the head in, though.
Well, yeah.
Here you go.
Now he figured it out.
Testing, testing.
Go to sleep.
Night, motherfucker.
But
Alright, this movie's alright.
I'll probably have to blur that scene out.
Just blur the butt.
Oh, it's pretty fucking blurry to begin with.
You got a point.
We gotta fix these boards. You're crazy. Those things are gonna be at every window and door in this place. We've got to get down into the cellar.
I don't know, YouTube rents movies, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm taking the girl with me.
I'm sure there's a butt or two in one of those.
I might-
Everything else is up here, too.
Might just have to
Because if I
age
stay up
yourself.
here, I'm fighting for everything up here, and the radio and the food is part of what I'm fighting for. Now, if you're going down the cellar, get.
The man's insane. He's insane. We've got to have food down there. We've got a right.
This is your house.
We've got a right.
You going down there with him?
Well,
Yes or no? This is your last chance. No beating around the bush.
listen, I got a kid down there. She can't possibly. I couldn't bring her up here. She can't possibly take all the racket and those things smashing through the windows.
Well, you're her father. If you're stupid enough to go die in that trap, that's your business. However, I am not stupid enough to follow you. It is tough for the kid. Their old man is so stupid. Now, get the hell down in the cellar. You can be the boss down there. I'm boss up here.
You bastards.
Tell them.
You know, I won't open this door again. I mean it.
Mr. Cooper, with your help, we could...
With my help.
Let him go, man. His mind is made up. Just let him go.
Wait a minute. Judy, come on up here, honey.
You're gonna let them get hurt too, huh?
It's all right, honey. Go ahead. If we stick together, man, we can fix it up real good. There's lots of places we can run to up here. Mr. Cooper, we'd all be a lot better off. All three of us were working together.
The women can't do any work?
Well, I mean, you fucking see him already.
Is this one comatose too?
He's wrong, you know. I'm not boxing myself in down there.
This radio station will remain on the air day and night.
Well, we're safe now.
Yeah,
Where's
until
the
your
tight?
kid turns.
What about Tom and Judy?
They want to stay up there and let them. There are two other people upstairs, a man and a girl.
We heard you screaming.
Yeah, but I didn't know who they were, and I wasn't about to take any unnecessary chances.
Of course not, Harry.
Of course not, you predictable son of a bitch. That's the kind of tone she had there.
Yep.
Is she all right?
I don't know what it is. She feels warm. Maybe it's shock.
Maybe
Where'd
it's
you get the bandage?
zombification.
Definitely zombification.
Laundry in a basket. I tore a sheet.
Let them stay upstairs. Let them. Too many ways those monsters can get in up there. We'll see who's right. We'll see when they come begging me to let them in down here.
That's important, isn't it?
What?
To be right, everybody else to be wrong.
What do you mean by that?
It's a shame you
Does anyone up there know why we're being attacked?
made a feeding
It
pen.
isn't just happening here. Some kind of mass murder. It's going on everywhere. The radio said to stay inside.
Radio?
To radio?
Radio upstairs. I heard a news bulletin.
There's a radio upstairs and you boarded us in down here?
I know what I'm doing.
What did it say?
Nothing. Nothing. They don't know anything yet. There's mass murder everywhere, and people are supposed to look for a safe place to hide.
Take the boards off that door.
We are staying down here, Helen.
Harry, that radio is at least some kind of communication. If the authorities know what's happening, well, they'll send people for us to tell us what to do.
Makes
How
sense.
are we going to know what's going on?
He had to
if
be
we don't
either a
put those
Harry
in the
or a
dungeon?
Richard.
We may not enjoy living together, but dying together isn't going to solve anything.
Damn.
Those people aren't our enemies.
Mr. Cooper! Mr. Cooper, Ben found a television set upstairs.
Let's go up. Tom?
Yeah.
If Judy would come downstairs for a few minutes, Harry and I could come upstairs.
Okay, yeah, right away.
Will you do it?
Judy's gonna be a snack
Nothing's gonna get done with them down
for the
there
freshly
up here.
turned daughter.
Do this for me.
Okay, open up.
Sent to your death.
I'll take good care of her, Helen.
That was creepy.
She's all I have. Why don't you go upstairs now?
Oh yeah, that kid's definitely about to turn. Little Judy pot pie.
Wow.
She looked like she did some like mushrooms or something.
Yo.
Hey, give me a hand with this thing.
I gotta go help Ben with the television.
This is the creakiest chair. That's worse than mine.
It's terrible.
Right?
Don't be afraid of me. I'm Helen Cooper, Harry's wife.
Yeah, why are you being so creepy, lady?
I'm not a dick like he is.
I think she's turning.
The wife?
Yeah.
This
No,
place is
that
ridiculous.
The
doofy
blonde?
blonde
Look at
lady.
this. There's a million weak spots up here.
She's just a damsel in distress
Give me one of
archetype.
those.
Yeah.
No, watch. She freaks out when you light a match. They don't like fire.
Her brother was killed.
Didn't do it again.
And they talk about these windows. I can't see a damn thing. There could be 15 million of those things out there. That's how much good these windows are.
Make up your mind if you want them covered or not, dude.
Right?
Why don't you do something to help somebody?
Here, I have it. Drag a couple of those chairs together.
There's a socket over here.
How come Matt TV is so damn late?
Now, you better watch this and try to understand what's going on. I don't want anyone's life on my hands.
Is there anything I can do to
I don't want to hear any more from you, mister.
If you stay up here, you take orders from me. And that includes leaving the girl alone.
It's on, it's on.
There's no sound. Play with the rep here.
His reports, incredible as they seem, are not the results of mass hysteria.
Mass hysteria. What do they think? We're imagining all this?
Shut up!
In all parts of the country. The wave of murder which is sweeping the eastern third of the nation is being committed by creatures who feast upon the flesh of their victims. First eyewitness accounts of this grisly development came from people who were understandably frightened and almost incoherent. Officials and newsmen at first discounted those eyewitness descriptions as being beyond belief. However, the reports persisted. And medical examinations of some of the victims bore out the fact that they had been partially devoured. I think we have some late word just arriving, and I'll interrupt to bring this to you. This is the latest disclosure in a report from National Civil Defense Headquarters in Washington. It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and committing acts of murder.
Zombies.
Widespread investigation of reports from funeral homes, morgues, and hospitals has concluded that the unburied dead are coming back to life and seeking human victims. It's hard for us here to believe what we're reporting to you, but it does seem to be a fact. When this emergency first began, radio and television was advising people to stay inside, behind locked doors for safety. Well, that situation has now changed, and we're able to report a definite course of action for you. Civil defense machinery has been organized to provide rescue stations with food, shelter, medical treatment, and protection by armed National Guardsmen. Stay tuned to the broadcasting stations in your local area for this list of rescue stations. This list will be repeated throughout our news coverage. Look for the name of the rescue station nearest you and make your way to that location as soon as possible.
So we have that truck. We can get some gas, we can get out of here.
There's a pump out by the shed.
I know, that's why I pulled in here, but it's locked.
Emergency meeting called this afternoon by the president. Since
You could
convening
shoot the
this
lock off?
conference of the presidential
Something.
cabinet, the FBI, the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the CIA.
Although I think
has not
Mythbusters
produced any
did that,
public
and I don't think
information.
it's as easy as the
Why
movies make
are
it look.
space experts being consulted about
Depends
an
on where you
earthbound
shoot.
emergency? So far, all
Just-
the betting on the answer to that question centers on the recent Explorer satellite shot to Venus.
Or, I mean,
That
you know,
satellite,
take
you'll
that nice
recall,
little hammer. and
started back to Earth, but never got here. That's the space vehicle
Some
which
of them.
orbited Venus and then
Especially
was
back then.
purposely destroyed by NASA when scientists discovered it was carrying a mysterious high-level radiation with it.
Oh,
Could
so they're
that
blaming it
radiation
on
be
Venus.
somehow responsible for the wholesale murders we're now suffering? Newsman Don Quinn in Washington has posed those
It's
questions.
obvious our best move is to try to get out of here.
Left.
How are you going to get over to that pump?
Meeting at the White House.
Look,
You're coming from a meeting regarding the explosion of the Venus probe, is that right?
Yes, that was the subject of the meeting.
You feel there is a connection between this and the phenomenon?
There's a definite connection.
In other words, you feel that the radiation on the Venus probe is enough to cause these mutations?
There was a very high degree of radiation.
Well, just a minute. I'm not sure that that's certain at all. I don't think that has been
irrefutably
explanation
proved.
that we have at this time.
In other words, it is the military's viewpoint that the radiation is not the cause of the mutation.
I can't speak for the entire military at this time, gentlemen.
Seems to
I
be.
must disagree with these gentlemen presently until this is irrefutably proved.
Everything is being done that can be done.
We'll have to hurry for our next meeting.
Plausible
Professor, you feel that
deniability.
there is a definite connection between
Definite connection as far as Dr. Keller and myself.
Doctor, please. I thought we decided that is not proved yet.
Was the satellite, when the satellite was exploded?
Unusual amount of radiation, enough to cause mutation under certain circumstances.
Could have happened.
Have a bearing on it.
It does seem to have a barrier.
Will there be a reply for the
Later.
Yes.
There will be a reply.
Yes.
Later this afternoon.
The arc of zombie movies has not changed in 50 fucking years.
report this afternoon.
So perhaps there will be a report,
yes.
a
Later.
full report. Will you close the window?
We are doing everything possible to solve the problem.
Starting with getting the fuck out of Dodge.
We've heard all we need to know. We have to try to get out of here.
He said the rescue stations have doctors and medical supplies. If we could get care in there, we could get help for her.
No, it's one of the world's foremost authorities on space science and technology.
Willard. I saw a
They
sign that
expect
said Willard.
Any moment.
It's only about 17 miles from here.
You know this area. You from around here?
Judy and I are both from around here. We were on our way up to the lake to go swimming. And Judy had a radio, and we heard the first reports about this. So we knew the old house was here, and we came in and found the lady upstairs dead. Then these other people came. We went down into the basement and put a bar across the door, and it is pretty strong.
How could we possibly get away from here? We've got a sick child, 2 women, 1 woman out of her head, 3 men, and the place is surrounded with these things.
For NASA. Dr. Grimes, your entire staff, I know, has been working very hard to find some solution to these things that are happening. Do you have any answers at this time?
Yes, we have some answers. But first, let me stress the importance of seeking medical attention for anyone who's been injured in any way. We don't know yet what complications might result from such injuries.
How bad has your kid been hurt?
Good advice, Doctor. Now, how about the basic complications?
Look, you go down there and tell, Judy? Yeah, you tell Judy to come up here and you stay with the kid, all right?
Actions taken with regard to the Venus probe. In the cold room at the university, we had a cadaver from which all 4 limbs had been amputated. Sometime early this morning, it opened its eyes and began to move its trunk. It was dead, but it opened its eyes and tried to move.
They want you upstairs. Did she ask for me? She hasn't done anything. I don't understand. Baby. It's Mommy.
Oh, you're about to get eaten.
I heard. I'll come back down as soon as I find out what they
I
want.
heard so specific
Thank
in
you,
your
Judy.
symptoms.
What hurts, man?
The body should be
As a parent,
disposed
that
of
should
at
drive me
once,
nuts.
preferably by cremation.
Well, how long after death, then, does the body become reactivated?
It's only a matter of minutes.
Minutes? Well, that doesn't give people time to make any arrangements.
Oh, you're right. It doesn't give them time to make funeral arrangements. The bodies must be carried to the street and burned. They must be burned immediately. Soak them with gasoline and burn them. The bereaved will have
That's
to
the 60s
forego
for you.
the dubious comforts that a funeral service will give.
Throw some comic books on there, too.
They're just dead flesh and dangerous.
I see.
Judy, I need you to find some bedspreads or sheets to tear up into small strips, okay? Is there a fruit cellar here?
Yes.
We need some bottles or jars. Make Molotov cocktails and hold them out while we try to escape.
Hey, there's a big can of kerosene down there.
I'll see what I can find.
I'll look for the bottles.
There's a big key ring down there. There may be a key to the gas pump on it.
I'll check.
We can toss the cocktails from a window upstairs. Meantime, a couple of us can go out and try to get the gas and come back for the rest of the people.
But that'll leave a door open someplace.
Yeah, that's right. It better be this door. It's closer to the truck. Before we go out, we'll put some supplies behind the cellar door. While we're gone, the rest of you can hold up in there.
I found some fruit jars in the cellar. And there's a key on here that's labeled for the gas pump out back.
I'm not really that
Convenient.
used to the truck. I found it abandoned.
Oh, I mean, back then they probably would have had them labeled.
You're it, then. You and I'll go. We'll put whatever lumber we find behind the cellar door. You can go upstairs and toss the cocktails from a window. Tom, you and I will have to unboard this door. After you toss the cocktails, you hustle back down here and lock this door. It's no good to board it up because we'll have to get back in quickly. After we get the gas and get back into the house, then we'll worry about getting everybody into the truck. Now let's move it.
Place to flee for safety, except for the rescue station, which have been set up. Indications are that before this emergency is over, we'll need many, many more such rescue stations.
You always have a smile for me. How can you smile like that all the time? How many do you have done? Come on, honey, we gotta move.
Tom, are you sure about the phone?
The phone is dead out. All you get is a recorded message.
If I could only call the folks. They're going to be so worried about us.
Everything will be all right. As soon as we get to Willard, we'll call them. They might even be there.
I know. Tom? Are you sure we're doing the right thing, Tom?
What, about getting out of here?
Yeah.
Well, the television said that's the right thing to do. We've got to get to a rescue station.
I don't know.
Come on, honey. You're starting to sound like Mr. Cooper now.
But why do you have to go out there?
Look, I know how to handle that truck, and I can handle the pump. Ben doesn't know anything about that stuff.
But we're safe in here.
For how long, honey? We're safe now. But there's going to be more and more of those things.
I know all that.
Hey, listen. Remember when we had the big flood? Remember how difficult it was for us to convince you that it was right to leave? Remember,
What's up with all the
we had to go
fucking
to
terrible
Willard then?
side plots, though?
This isn't a passing thing, honey.
Like, they give you no... They
It's
finally
not
gave you
like just a
backstory
wind
with the
passing through.
TVs, but, like...
We've got to do something. And
what,
fast.
do we need this love story?
Yeah.
We do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Character development.
Dude, this movie... I don't know, man.
Where's that big smile?
Your wife wouldn't be doing that to you if you were about to go make a risky-ass run through some zombies for a gas pump.
You're showing no use at all, aren't you?
Alright, you make a fair point. But, listen, I got Molotov cocktails to make. Let's go. I'll be safer the more of these we make. There's priorities.
Injecting some realism.
We better get her downstairs.
I guess, I mean, for as old of a movie it is, it's really not bad. It's entertaining.
She's right.
I've been paying attention the entire
Just
time.
for a little while until we get back.
Honestly, I have a deeper respect for older movies now that I'm a tad older.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I definitely couldn't have watched this when I was 14 and then, like, appreciated it the same way I'm doing today.
I'd have been asleep.
Nah, it hits right when you're 10, though.
What did you say?
Said it hits right when you're like 10, though.
Well, they're probably terrifying when you're 10. And this started Jimmy's fascination with zombies.
Don't really have a fascination. I've done enough homework.
I will say, he was even smart, and he, like, nailed a skid plate down for the door.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but they literally ripped all of that down in a matter of about 30 seconds.
Shh, don't point out the obvious flaws. What about this guy who's opening the window that's not boarded up? Oh, it's upstairs. It's upstairs. I take it back.
You ready upstairs? Yeah. Okay, toss him.
Boom, drops into the whole box.
That would be funny. Not for them. Right into the truck.
Right?
Yeah, throws like shit.
Well, I think it's pretty well aimed. You'd make a good 60s zombie. Tasmanian devil. One of the other.
I'm going with him.
What are you doing?
She's about to die.
Oh, yeah.
Where's she coming? Come on. Get in.
She just lock him out.
Come on, bro. Headshot. You already learned that lesson.
This guy doesn't know how to drive stick. Could you imagine being in that situation? Zombie apocalypse, you finally get into a car and you don't know how to drive stick.
I'd be figuring the fuck out real quick.
I'm gonna grind the fuck out of the gears when I'm getting down the road.
And not hitting a tree.
Thought I had no gas. First off, I would take that gas hose and align and throw that fucking torch.
Yeah, shoot the gas pump.
Watch the torch!
Nice. Good job. Just light the truck on fire. Wow. Absolute disaster.
Oh, tire's gone.
The truck's about to explode.
Yep.
Boom.
Oh, I was waiting for it.
Get out of here. Come on, come on.
My jacket's caught.
Oh.
Man, the only other dude that had his head on his shoulders.
Yep. That's too bad. Now he's gonna think he's right.
He had a good plan, too.
He did. I would have waited for daylight myself, but
I'd be using that gas pump.
right.
Man, he better not bite it, too. I'll be pissed.
I don't know. He's the main character. He probably won't.
You see the way he juking, though? He gotta play football.
I mean, he's running against some undead zombies.
You piece of shit. My boy.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Beat his ass. I would.
I'd drag you out there and beat you those things.
I would.
Oh, he's gonna kill him.
Nah, they got slow roasted pork.
Man, that's messed up.
More like flash fried.
Nah, it's just the syrup before the smoking.
That's messed up.
I mean, at a certain point during every cremation, the meat is perfectly done.
And that'll be enough.
They seem happy.
Spare ribs.
Long pig. Who got the chitlins?
That one.
You know what's always kind of shocked me about zombies? Is like most animals will stay away from like the intestines. Wait, or am I? Is it most predators will actually go for the intestines?
The wolves will eat the ass right out of the animal. They start at the ass and eat up.
And they go for the intestines? Is that what I'm thinking? Yeah. I'm a little stoned.
We're not the only ones that like sausage.
Sausage is an odd thing, man.
Let's just take this animal, grind it up, and stuff it back in itself.
in its fucking intestines. Not even like in itself, but in its intestines.
There's supposed to be another broadcast.
It's the perfect sausage casing.
10 minutes.
It is.
Oh.
How far have we even got in the
10 more
movie?
minutes?
We
don't
I'm
have
actually
very
kind of
long to
curious.
We still got like another 20 minutes.
It's not bad.
Well, we better leave soon.
We better leave soon.
10 minutes to 3.
Same, man. I'd be shooting them off.
You know anything about this area at all? I mean, is Willard the nearest town?
I don't know. We were just trying to get to a motel before dark.
You say those things turned your car over. You think we can get it back on its wheels and drive it? Where is it?
Seems like it was pretty far away. Seems like we ran.
Forget it. It's at least a mile.
Johnny has the keys.
You gonna carry that child a mile through that army of things out there?
I can carry the kid. What's wrong with her? How'd she get hurt?
One of those things grabbed her.
Bit her on the arm.
What's wrong?
He's like, these fucking
Who
people.
knows what kind of disease those things carry? Is she conscious?
Barely.
She can't walk. She's too weak.
Well, one of us could try to get to the car.
You gonna turn it over by yourself?
You can't start the car. Johnny has the keys.
This broad's still on
You have
Johnny.
a car? Where? Where is it?
You won't be able to start it.
Yeah, I know. But where is it?
Oh, that one got the chickens.
Slinky, Slinky.
That's all I can think of, too, is the guy going,
Good Lord.
You can rewind it. You see the one that got the chitlins and he was playing with his food.
I'll see it when I do that.
Being monitored closely by scientists.
It's funny,
and
you
all
can
the
definitely tell that
radiation
one
detection
chicken is eating like a
stations.
chicken leg.
At this hour, they report the level of the mysterious radiation continues to increase steadily. So long as this situation remains, government spokesmen warn that dead bodies will continue to be transformed into the flesh-eating ghouls. All persons who die during this crisis, from whatever cause, will come back to life to seek human victims unless their bodies are first disposed of by cremation. Our news cameras have just returned from covering such a search and destroy operation against the ghouls. This one conducted by Sheriff Conan McClellan in Butler County, Pennsylvania.
Conan
Now let's
McClellan.
go to that film report.
He ain't Irish.
I
All
say
law
that 3
enforcement
times fast.
agencies and the military have been
Colonel
organized
McClellan,
to search out
Colonel
and
McClellan,
destroy
Colonel
the
McClellan.
marauding ghouls.
Say it 5 times
Survival
fast.
Command Center at the Pentagon
Right.
has
Give him the
disclosed
gobbledygook.
that a ghoul can be killed
Lucky
by
I got
a
that
shot
far,
in
Bill.
the head or a heavy blow to
Oh, they're
the
calling
skull.
them ghouls. That's
Officials
pretty
are
cool.
quoted as explaining that since the brain of a
I
ghoul
wonder-
Those guys
has been
look way
activated
too
by the
happy.
radiation, the
I wonder if that's where
kill
Fallout
the
got it
brain,
from.
and you
definitely.
kill the ghoul.
You would think, right?
What do you think from the supply wagon, cousin?
Well, yeah, if you think about it, Fallout games are supposed to be set in the future, but with like a 50s.
Yeah. And it's like a radiation-based
Chief
zombie.
McClellan, how's everything going?
Oh, things aren't going too bad. Men are taking it pretty good. You want to get on the other side of the road over there?
Chief, do you think we'll be able to defeat these things?
Well, we killed 19 of them today right in this area. Those last 3 we caught trying to claw their way into an abandoned shed. They must have thought somebody was in there. There wasn't, though. We heard them making all kind of noise. We came over and beat them off, blasted them down.
Sounds
Yeah,
about right.
okay.
I'm jealous.
Chief, if I were surrounded by 6 or 8 of these things, would I stand a chance with them?
Well, there's no problem. If you had a gun, shoot them in the head. That's a sure way to kill them. If you don't, get yourself a club or a torch. Beat them or burn them. They go up pretty easy.
Well, Chief McClellan, how long do you think it will take you until you get the situation under control?
Well, that's pretty hard to say. We don't know how many of them there are. We know when we find them, we can kill them.
Are they slow-moving, Chief?
Yeah, they're dead.
Guys, this makes
all
me think
messed
we
up.
can make a zombie
Well,
movie.
in time, would you say you ought to be...
Oh, I
able
thought you
to
were
wrap
saying we
this
could
up in
survive a
24
zombie
hours?
apocalypse. I'm looking
Well-
around here like, Yeah,
don't
buddy.
really know.
Yeah, I'm not
We know
hanging
we'll
out with
be
Jimmy
into it
during
most of the
the
night,
zombie
probably into
apocalypse.
the early
Not
morning.
happening.
I'm going back to
We're
my house
working our
first.
way toward Willard, and we'll team up with the National Guard over there, and then we'll
Don't
be
look
able
at
to
me.
get
You'll
a
trip
more
my
definite
ass,
view.
bro. I'm faster
Thank
than
you
you.
very much,
I know
Chief
better.
McClellan. This is Bill Cardill.
I didn't say trip. I said you just gotta be faster than your friends.
Thank you, Bill, for
Uh
that
huh.
report.
Yeah, that's what you said, but I know you.
Declined to speculate
All I'm
just how
saying
long
is
it may
that
take
spear
to
over
kill
there,
off
that's
the
looking
flesh
nice.
That one. Got some axes behind you, swords. Be alright.
As long as I can get to my car, I'll be alright.
I would definitely be wearing my armor.
Feels like I trained for this.
For real.
It isn't the fuse. The power lines are down.
Yeah, because I mean, you don't need anything like super heavy, anyways. You just gotta
I
prevent
have to
bites.
get that gun.
Tunic, or not a tunic, but a
Gambeson?
Yeah.
Well, 2 people are dead already on account of that guy.
Yeah, that's pretty lightweight.
Take a look out that window.
So.
Yeah. Well, if you guys watch The Walking Dead, you know, and then the newer seasons, they wear like that gym padding type armor. Yeah, that's what I would be rocking for sure.
Dix ain't gonna miss it.
Lightweight, breathable, bite protection. I'm there.
I mean, ultimately, actually, I just want the bat suit from Dark Knight.
Well, yeah. I want that anyways. Zombie apocalypse or not. The problem is, if I own that, it would be worn under every article of clothing. Like, it would never come off. I would just shower in it.
Billy would have to go up a size in clothing.
Yeah, for sure. See, now the basement doesn't seem so bad.
Now he's bitching out again. He's gonna run into the basement and get eaten by his daughter.
Oh, he dropped the power.
Calling it right now.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You want to stay up here now? Helen, get the cellar. Get the cellar now. Move!
You already cocked the gun. Why you cocking me again?
Because it's menacing. Oh, man.
It's about fucking time, though.
I mean, Helen didn't like him anyways. Oh, man. Helen's food.
He's about to become food, though.
No, man. He's already shot. He's about to eat his daughter.
No, she gonna eat him. He's not turning. He didn't die.
Yet.
Now. I feel like she's not trying hard enough to get away.
Right.
She's like, I needed a back rub.
Little more to the left.
They got her by the
Oh,
hair.
she
and they got
finally
her by the
fucking
hair.
snaps out of it.
Oh. Shh, go upstairs, Mom.
It's not caring anymore.
She doesn't need to see your manager. She wants you.
What?
It's more like Children of the Corn shit.
Yo, for real?
See, well, the guy used to rock.
Wow. Jimmy, how long did you have nightmares after this?
Little while. Little while. Like I said, it hits different when you're younger, though.
Just going to town with that fucking trowel.
Look me in the eye. Are you okay?
You good, bro?
Yeah, I mean, this isn't as bad as The Evil Dead. Or whatever it was.
Evil Dead.
I liked Army of Darkness. This is my boomstick.
Well, there's Johnny.
Johnny, no!
Here's Johnny.
Now he really looks like you, John.
Barbara's eaten by Johnny.
Giggity. He's the only one left now.
Bro, just run upstairs. You can't die. I'd be pissed.
Well, if you're solo, I think you'd be okay, man.
Yeah, he doesn't have
The
anybody
OG.
to fuck it up now.
The OG zombie.
Oh, not
shit.
the kid. Not the kid.
Don't let her bite you.
Paste her across the cheeks.
Behind you.
Chuck her ass. There you go.
She's like, how dare you?
Down to the basement.
Yeah, but he got the gun.
Yeah, but he's still got 2 zombies to deal with down there.
But he didn't want to be down there, man.
That's the no-no zone.
This is my no-no square.
Don't touch me there.
Or in this case, don't munch me there.
I mean, they weren't wrong. The doors boarded up pretty decent.
All in all, this ain't been a bad movie.
No.
I just feel like the only guy with his head on his shoulders now fucked.
So, I guess my question is
Because you
like,
try to help a bunch of other people.
why?
Moral story: don't fucking help people. Help yo people, not other people.
Why was the acting style like this back then? Like
What,
instead
terrible?
Well, yeah, instead of like more realistic, like it is.
Drama. Exaggerated for drama.
You think?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, look at that.
Oh yeah, snap, crackle, pop, bro.
That would be
Time to go.
therapeutic.
Go for the headshot.
Yeah, shot you once, shot you again.
Okay.
Go to bed.
No, don't waste your ammo. You still got one to deal with, homie.
To be fair, I really didn't like that guy. Probably would have done the same.
Oh, yeah. I did that before his ass was a zombie. Are you kidding me? You'd have been popped right off. Oh, you want to fuck around?
Wow.
No
That's
way
rough.
she's still breathing.
No, she's not.
Oh, okay. Oh, he wasted no time with that one.
That thing's shooting like a little 22 though.
Well, back in the day, probably a captain.
Yeah, but a 30-30 wouldn't rock that. I mean, that's a light shot for a 30-30.
Well, so I'm saying back in like that was probably a cap gun. That's why.
Oh, an actual cap gun.
Yeah.
I think it's true.
Yeah.
He's gonna start a fire. This house is on fire.
This dude's trapped in a basement with a house full of these motherfuckers.
With probably one bullet.
Right. They've been ringing off a lot of shots.
See, daytime. Just gotta wait it out, man. Y'all were trying to do too much.
I don't know. The plan with the truck to get to the gas pump would have worked if people didn't be fucking dumb.
Yeah, the plan to wait it out in the basement would have also worked. There were no zombies around the house before they came there making noise. Heli chopper.
I don't want to say it.
Hunting parties.
If you don't want to say it, don't say it.
Now I'm morbidly curious. But
Yeah,
I'll
we'll ask after.
After.
Either that or we have to beep it out.
almost say beep it out, because then we get a reaction at least.
Hey, Vince, Al, you want to get about 4 or 5 men and a couple dogs? There's a house over here behind those trees. We want to go
That's
check
a
it out.
fedora.
Right, you go here, Bill.
Yeah, Chief, we're going to stay with it till we meet up with the National Guard.
Where'd you get the coffee?
One of the volunteers, you're doing all the work, you take it.
Thank you. We should be wrapped up here about 3 or 4 more hours. We'll probably get into Willard then. I guess you can go over there and meet the National Guard. Nick, you and the rest of these men want to come with me?
Well, Bill, I'm checking the office, see what's happening. All right, Steve, tell them we're going to stay with it, and everything appears to be under control.
Appears to be. Wait, if this guy's in the basement, where's the sunlight coming from?
Dog's like, I smell OJ.
They need you down there by the barn. Some of these guys can follow the wagon down. I only need a few men to check out the house. Somebody had a cookout here, Vince. Yeah, sure looks like it, Cop.
I mean, that would be a good sound after all that.
Could just be some road pirates.
I'll take it. At least it's people.
Right.
You want my shit? Take my shit, but
It's
don't
a better
kill me.
chance of survival than being trapped in a fucking basement.
Right now, I got nothing. I got one firearm. I'm more useful behind this firearm than this firearm is to you without me.
Nick, Tony, Steve, you want to get out in that field and build me a bonfire?
We gonna burn some bitches.
Got pretty smoky down here tonight, boys.
You, drag that out of here and throw it on the fire. Nothing down here? All right, go ahead down and give him a hand. Let's go check out the house. There's something there. I heard a noise.
I heard a noise.
All right, Vince, hit him in the head, right between the eyes.
Oh,
damn!
Good shot. Okay, he's dead. Let's go get him. That's another one for the fire.
Holy fuck, dude.
This is what really traumatized me about this movie.
Bro survived the whole ordeal, only got capped in the fucking head.
I didn't want to ruin it, yeah.
Wow. What's up with all the meat hooks?
Drag the bodies.
Oh, okay. All right.
Without touching them.
Wow.
Damn, yo, honestly, at least it was quick.
Wow.
Biggest cinematic upset I've ever had in my life. Right there, that moment.
Wow.
Guy lives through the whole deal to get capped in the
Yup.
last 5 fucking seconds.
Can you lower the volume just like halfway?
Ain't that about a bitch?
Yeah, there we go. That was a good movie, dude.
Wasn't that bad?
I'm actually pretty impressed. It was better than Reefer Madness.
Oh my god, yes.
I mean, Reefer Madness wasn't bad. But it just,
I mean, Reefer Madness is a little old.
Yeah.
I'll admit this was a little slow at parts.
Yeah. I feel like Reefer Madness was actually just as good of a movie, but the audio quality almost
Yeah.
But yeah, I was actually pretty impressed. That was fun, man. Did you guys enjoy Marijuana Stoner Theater number 3? Although Matt no longer partakes in marijuana, so
Number
3. Oh, number 2. Yeah, see,
about to
marijuana.
say. Wow.
See, guys, these guys can't even count.
I'm too high. I still can count.
You speak for yourself.
Can't speak great, but I can count.
You can.
Yeah, real upsetting ending.
Oh man, that's fucked. That's so fucked.
Yeah,
Like
did
you're
not
cheering
expect
for this
that one.
motherfucker the entire
I'm
movie because he's the
serious.
only one that has some fucking sense.
Yeah, I really thought like at the end of it that you know he was just gonna join like the group and be good and you know quote unquote saved whatever. Yeah, that was rough.
What did you do? Just roll us into the next movie?
I think it did.
You better stop it.
No, this is
It's another movie.
It's another movie.
Oh, this
It's-
is the other one.
It's the Nightmare Castle.
It's okay. I gotta download the file so we get a better quality.
So that really sets us up for like the ending of our show. Dude. Don't fucking trust people in a zombie apocalypse. They gonna get your ass killed. Protect your people, not other people.
Worry about you and yours, and that's it. Fuck everyone else.
And Jimmy will trip you.
Chim, I will protect your ass if you cook for my ass.
Well, I mean, cook what?
And on that note, bye.
See ya.
And that's a wrap, dudes. Thank you for joining us on this wild and wonderful journey through the Dude to Dude podcast. We hope you've enjoyed the laughter, the insights, and the endless curiosity that fuels our conversations. And remember, the fun doesn't stop here. Stay connected with us on our website and our social media platforms to keep up with the latest updates, behind-the-scenes shenanigans, and upcoming episodes. We're grateful for each and every one of you who tunes in, shares our content, and spreads the Dude to Dude spirit. Your support means the world to us, and we can't wait to continue this adventure together. Until next time, keep being awesome, keep exploring, and keep those open minds wide open, dudes.